Yeah, I mean, it's very hard to compare the last 2 years because they were so great, but all I'm seeing when I look at that front five or front, it's front five with the two tackles, and then you got Kripp and Nugent going after it. It's just so much talent, so much opportunity to be great up front once again. So very excited to see how it plays out. Probably the biggest thing this offseason was just being more of a vocal leader and really embracing holding people accountable and holding myself accountable, and just making sure that it's the win the day mentality and not just focusing on week 1 or week 2 or the national championship or anything like that. It's day by day. So just keeping that reinforcement on the guys about winning the day, attacking daily consistent actions that put us in a positive direction, and obviously just always growing with my craft and always growing with the chemistry with the guys, with the O-linemen, getting more involved with the defense, trying to understand what they're trying to do to us versus certain sets. So it's been a lot, but it's been a lot of fun.
We'll go back to the left side, Isaiah.
JJ, you obviously had the full spring to really cement yourself as a starter, but this is your first fall where you are the guy. What's different for you having that?
I'm always a person that strives for the path to most resistance, but it's been the most fun in my entire life playing football right now, when everything's just clear, everyone knows what's going on, and it's just, things are effortless right now with the defense and with the chemistry of the guys. And like I said, defense, I've been reading that defense for 2-3 years now, so it's so much fun out there going against those guys. But yeah, it's just been so much fun. For sure. Tyler Morris, he's going to make a big name for himself this year. I've had that connection built since my sophomore year in high school. So he's going to do great things. But also Peyton O'Leary, Darius Clemens, the Young Bucks, Frederick Moore, Samaj Morgan, Carmelo English, like all those guys are showing up on tape. So they're doing a great job. Coach Bell's doing a great job coaching them up. Same with Coach Goodrich. And it's just been a lot of fun to see those guys kind of mold into their own. Yeah, I feel like, in order to get over that hump, in order to push through and bring out the most potential we have as an offense, you got to be balanced. And whether you're a human being, whether you're in offense, the more balanced you are, the more successful you're going to be. So I feel like that just opens up to different levels of attack. And we've been working on it crazy. I mean, the pass game, we've been more heavy focus on the pass game these first 5 practices. So it's been great to be able to get those reps, get those opportunities. But like you said, we got to be balanced. So no matter what it is or how it gets there, we're going to get there. Don't matter who we're playing. It could be out in the parking lot right there. It could be at Yost. We're going to bring it our all. And it takes it day by day, game by game. Doesn't matter who we're playing. We're going to give it our all. Me personally, I've been fortunate to be on a lot of really good teams, a lot of great teams my whole life. So it's always been going back to my high school coach said, don't eat the cheese. I mean, all that is just expectations. Don't let the expectations blind you from the present moment and what we're doing right now. So it's just focusing the task at hand every single day, and then the only rankings or the only expectations or potential that matters is the ones that are in January. So we just take it day by day. I mean, a lot of hours I put in just reevaluating myself and analyzing some of the games and some of the gameplay that I put out there. And most of it's just been, decision making, playing faster on time, more in rhythm, knowing when to run. God giving me this great ability to use my legs, got to use them more, and just being more meshed with the receivers and the chemistry, and knowing okay, this guy's a little bit faster than this guy, so I've got to put a little bit less on the ball, little stuff like that. But yeah, it's just a lot of reevaluating the little stuff and getting back to playing on time and in rhythm. It's amazing. I mean, that running back room, you talk about those two, and then you talk about CJ Stokes, you talk about Benjamin Hall, you talk about Tavier Dunlap, Khalil Mullings, they're just all pushing each other. But I mean, seeing those top dogs back is just great. I mean, it does something to not just the offense, but the whole team, having a guy like Blake out there, a guy like Dono. So it's just been tremendous for the program, honestly. That's a great question. I don't get too caught up in the rankings and stuff like that, because most of them go off of stats. Most of them go off of, just little stuff that's out of your control. The only thing that I focus on is the best quarterback I can be for this football team, because that's all that matters, because that's what's going to get the wins.